Welcome to You Be the Judge, where the content I share will be used against those who are out of pocket. This show is fair use. Stay tuned and get some game.
Hey, what's up with it, y'all? Welcome to You Be the Judge, Iceberg Green in the building. So, with everything going on in Hollywood, I chose to take a different route. I'm gonna talk about Harvey Weinstein, and I think you got to remember he took a L. White supremacists took a L with him. The Jewish guy, with all those, he went past allegations. He's in prison right now, serving a 23-year sentence, I believe, and he just got convicted of 16 more years. But I believe just based on what's going on, you got to think, man. When it comes to that industry, they got to take people down with them. And when it come to them Hollywood moguls or whatever you want to call it, because he did a lot of work in Hollywood and Disney, and he controlled a lot of the narrative, a lot of stuff we seen on TV, and I'm not trying to take no light off the situations that these people are dealing with in Hollywood. I just want to point out, don't forget about this guy. It was like 87 women. Okay, so this is quadruple that's everybody in one. This gentleman. So you got to think he's sitting there. He had power. He was in a position of power. He was calling shots, and I think he's still calling shots from wherever he is. It's just like a mob person that get caught up. He's still calling shots from in there. And these people got a society. Them type of people, him and all these other people you're hearing about, they got a little secret society that only they know about. That's why a lot of this stuff is happening. And this guy right here he's still calling shots from in there. I'm telling y'all have to think about it. All these people getting hit up. Yeah, you better put him in a scenario. Don't forget. And the people what people will do, especially the white media, they won't mention that this guy's a Jewish guy that did all this stuff. And like I said, man, they want to put stuff on black people like we just super predators and we with the R stuff and all that. We ain't with it like that, man. You got your few bad seeds, but with their I ain't gonna even do that to them. But it's a lot more of them doing it than us. Straight up, they extremists when it come to that. And here's this guy's an example of that. And not saying that we don't have people that go overboard. Every group does, but in particular with this, the ones that go overboard in this society, Jewish society, and this media, Hollywood, whatever you want to call it, they're in position of power. They're in position of a lot of power. So when they do these things, they're harming the stuff that we see on TV. They harming the people that put the stuff that we see on TV. So you got to think about that. These guys controlling the narrative. All these moguls and people of power, they come in and they pretty much tell, hey, if you want to be in whatever position I give you, you're gonna have to. You're subjected to do these things. And most people, I ain't gonna say a lot of these people with that. A lot of these people don't mind, bending over backwards for these old white supremacists or whatever you want to call them in the dominant society in Hollywood, whatever you want, whatever. I don't think it's a lot of people that don't care. But there's some in there that you know what? I think they all in there with that shit. Because Hollywood's something else, man. It's like it's a script. Everything is a script. They whole life, you see them get married, you see them break up, you see them do this. It's all a script, man. It's all clickbait. And I know I'm going off the subject, but I'm Hollywood, man. I'm telling you. But back to this guy. So he was alleged to had 87 different cases, minors involved. Disney. So think about all this woke stuff that we seeing on TV now. Think about it. He was controlling a lot of the narratives back there. And I'm telling you, you're seeing a lot of the stuff. He was still active before he went down with the you got with the Writers Association and all that stuff, and they went on strike, and all this different stuff started happening after he got up out of here. You got to think about that. All this stuff started happening once this guy got up out of there and head started rolling, and they not gonna stop. So y'all better pay attention to this guy. And people still suing him. They filing civil suits. They, and that's getting swept under the rug. They gonna focus on everybody else is black and Hispanic or whatever you want to call them. They focus on them. But when it comes to these white supremacist Jews specifically, hey, look, not all Jews are like this. This is an example of one of they bad apples, one of they bad seeds. So don't think I'm just trying to go bad on Jews or nothing like that. I'm a black man in America. I got my own problems I got to deal with. So I don't have time to be going bad on people like that. What I will do is let y'all know that people like this exist. and their culture too. Okay, so don't think that I'm on here trying to say all Jews is this. Nah, I'm not. No, 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 no. I don't choose sides when it come to that. Okay, but I point out facts like they do about our people. About my people, they point out facts and all this old other stuff and say we this and that. And a lot of them, they don't even be facts. They be allegations. Most of the time is allegations. When it comes to black people, we deal with more allegations than anybody. We deal with more allegations than anybody. Everybody else, they could be factual. They could be on TV doing it. They're going to say, well, now we need to study this and do some investigation. Oh, and speaking of study, excuse me, y'all. I hate to get off track on this one, but they added again. The bootlicks is added again. They done started a committee in New York. We just went through this out here in Oakland, in California. We just went through this whole committee thing with them bootlicks getting up there telling them they speaking for us, and you see what happened with that. They rejected it. They said they don't want to give us our bread. Black people don't need no bread. We need more programs. And that's what these bootlicks about to do to New York. They're gonna try to shoehorn all these different groups and say, hey, they going through something too. They need some reparations. No, they don't. Let them go through something for 400 years. Let them, not by choice, but let them live in this country and go through this. Don't let them say, oh, we chose to come here. They chose to come to America. We were forced into this. And we made the best out of it, and we here. We don't have nowhere else to go, y'all. I'm keeping it real. These other groups, they can talk all that. They'll get their money, their reparations, and go back to their country. If they allowed in on this reparations, lineage-based reparations with black folks, it's going to ruin shit. They did it with affirmative action. They did it with the civil rights movement. They ruined it. Don't let them ruin it this time, y'all. New York, stand up. Just like we did in California, we got at them. For real, on their helmet. Nah, lineage-based. Y'all not finna do that. Okay, so let me get back to this topic here. So, the point I'm making with this Harvey Weinstein thing, I believe that he's calling shots from in wherever he is, whatever facility he is in. I'm gonna look that up and find out. And he's still in touch with these execs. He's still finding out what's going on. He's still backdooring people, and letting me, hey, get on him. He did this. I believe so. I believe so. So y'all might want to keep an eye on Harvey Weinstein because he's playing a role in all the shit we seeing. I think so. This is my narrative. Hey, love it, hate it, debate it. You feel me? It don't matter. So that's my take for today, man. Y'all have a good one. You be the judge. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out of here.
One of the ones.